Good morning, parents. I hope that you are enjoying your morning and your kiddos are anxious and ready to get to school. Or if you're watching this after you've gotten them to school, good job, because you kind of need a couple minutes to concentrate on a few notes that I've taken through emails or conversations, and they were kind of important. So I thought I'd put them in another video. You all seem to enjoy that last time. Okay, everybody was asking about water bottles. So let me explain how our classroom works. We have a drinking fountain in the classroom, but due to COVID in the last few years, students have been able to bring a water bottle and set them at their desks or table seats. So if you'd like to do that every day, it is part of our pack up routine. So at the end of the day, your students have a big job. I know I said that in the last email that pack up is the hardest part of our job because there's a lot to remember. We have a visual chart that we're actually creating today. We've only verbally said those, but now they'll be able to check it because they're going to create it together with us. So they'll draw the pictures and remind themselves all the things they need to do. So during pack up, one of those things is the water bottle. They have to check their mailbox to see if there are any important notes. They have to clean out their locker. So if they brought a jacket or a lunch box, those are always forgotten in the lockers. So if they do come home with notes in their yellow folder, you won't have notes every single day like today or last night. You shouldn't have had any new notes. You might have had some from the first day of school. The lunch punch, I think, went home with them, and then a volunteer sheet. If you want to volunteer in the classroom, there's a little QR code that you can use. But yesterday we just created some fun things with the kiddos together. So we're learning how to really listen to a story and make predictions or guesses. So they won't have anything in their yellow folder every day, but we still bring those back and forth to school. So make sure you're bringing the yellow folder. And if you want to bring a water bottle, that goes back and forth to school. So, okay. So that answers the water bottle question. If you have any more about that, just let us know. And there is a great big water fountain down by the lunchroom that we pass by too. Obviously, there are many water fountains in the building, but those would be the ones they have access to. And your students can get up and get a drink anytime they want. I taught them on the first day of school where the water fountain was and how they don't need to, Mrs. Rowe, can I go get a drink or can I go to the bathroom? They know as long as they do it super quietly and don't disturb anybody else that's working or speaking, then they can get up and just go get that anytime they want to. So you do not have to bring a water bottle. Okay, yesterday we met two of the specials teachers. We met the art, Mrs. Flav, and we met Mrs. Jones in music. She actually came to us and sang a book with the students. But today starts our regular touring the school. So we're going to do a fun Pete the Cat, and we're going to go chase him around the building and kind of see where some of the specials are. So today we meet Mr. Birch in PE. And as far as a special schedule, if you remember, I sent you a schedule on the open house, or it was in your yellow folder. Hang that up somewhere or just put a note in your phone, because obviously on PE days, we don't want the kiddos wearing flip-flops. They're going to be doing running. Sometimes they'll go outside. But, on a day of where it's just music or something like that, then you can put on the pretty dress or you can put on the suit and tie. But yeah, so just be mindful of our PE days. Just check that 6-day cycle. For some of you who are new to Schuler, I always forget to talk about the 6-day schedule. So Waukee, you'll hear students or parents saying, what day is it? And somebody will say day 3. That's just because we don't do Monday. We don't do a 5-day week. For specials, we do 6-day rotations so that our students are exposed to all kinds of different activities in the arts. And so you'll look on that schedule, and today is day 3. If we ever have a snow day or a day where we miss school due to inclement weather or something like that, we do not skip the day. So the next day we return. So let's say we started on a day 2 for Monday, and then Tuesday had a snow day. When we return, the next day will be day 3. Yes. Okay. All right. Headphones. A lot of you guys had questions about the headphones. If you purchased the school supply boxes, I think you had the option of buying either the over-the-kind ones or the earbuds. Some of you purchased, one or the other. If you purchase the earbuds, I just want to tell you, that's perfectly fine. If your kiddos are used to earbuds and they can use them, great, that's wonderful. But we're going to be introducing iPads here shortly and technology, and then in the classroom, we might use them, probably once or twice a day. We have seesaw activities. I'll talk about that here in a second. But those earbuds tend to fall out of our little tiny ears. So the over-the-kind ones work better. And if you haven't brought any yet, that's okay. I don't know if they added headphones to the necessary school supplies. I know I've always had them on my optional supplies. So if you just cannot provide them, that's okay. We do have a few school ones that they can use. Okay. Transportation. I had a few more messages about that one. And this one's a big one. Okay. So somebody did the right thing the other day. They were perfect. I don't know if they heard the message about this, but after 8 o'clock, I get really, really busy with meetings. I mean, there seems to be a meeting almost every morning at 8 o'clock, sometimes before. Sometimes I'm meeting with somebody. It is actually 6 o'clock in the morning here, and I got a whole laundry list of things to do. But if you are changing your transportation plans, it's okay to email me, but carbon copy Julie Petchy in the office, so you'll have both of us in there, because obviously, I don't know if you've seen our days in here. You can just imagine, I do not have time to check emails most days. I have been going 24/7 when your kiddos are here, and I haven't checked my phone or emails once when they've been in my presence. So most days I do get a little bit of a lunch, but these last couple of days, it's just been go, go, go. I think I had 5 minutes to scarf down a bag of Chex Mix, I think, one day, and then a coffee the other day. So just make sure, if you're going to change transportation, call the office. Julie will get the message to me. Or if you're going to email, just make sure Julie is in that email with you. You can text me. I've given you my cell phone number, but that's not always reliable either. I don't always have my phone in my hand, and I try not to answer any phone calls or text messages throughout the day. Sometimes they're real important, and I need to check it, but for the most part, you will not see me on my phone. And if you ever do, it's probably because I'm looking at a couple notes for the classroom that I need to remember. So just know that about me. I put that phone away when your students are with me. So transportation changes, let me know via Julie. Okay. And then I think that was it. Okay. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Today, your students are going to come home with a note that explains how rest or quiet time looks like in our classroom. We're going to be reading a real special book called Owen. So your student will have a letter that they'll get out of their mailbox. And if they come home with that letter today and it's in their yellow folder, then you need to do a little hip hip hooray for them, because they remembered their pack-up routine. And I think that deserves some recognition between mom and dad. Hey, you are remembering your jobs in the classroom. So you can give them a bigger hug or a special treat or something like that. So, all right. Yeah, we are really trucking along with concepts of print and me getting to know your students on where their academics are, so I know where to begin with them. Next week, we start guided reading. Oh my goodness. Today, we're going to do a little search and find around the classroom to see if we can find letters or numbers or words or sentences. What is a sentence? So we're going to sort these all out. So, all right, if you have any other questions, as always, email me, call me, whatever you need to do. Thank you. See you later.